Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Deazra, Twisted, Jinro, and Triple. Right now they go same guys, hee hee ho, hello again. So I guess they weren't expecting to play each other. This is a BattleNet games, I think. So I think they're surprised to really be able to fight each other twice right now. Right now, Triple just pretty much doing a standard Zerg build right now. We'll see if we have any changes. Jinro is in fact still Terran. Twisted is random and now moving over to Protoss, while Deazra is still humans or Terran. Wow. Okay, so Terran. So here we are, here we go. Game is going to get underway right now, making sure I set up on faster, turn on unit hit points, and also turn on the unit overlay. So currently everyone pretty much doing this, pretty much trying to set up their initial bases right now. Deazra, the Terran player, is setting up that initial wall-in. We have Twisted now getting up that pylon over here, going to be setting up that gateway most likely in just a moment, and we have also another supply depot coming in from Jinro. So what I've seen from Jinro lately is that he really likes to use Terran infantry, and after watching a lot of Jinro's replays, I'm beginning to get a little bit more liking Terran infantry even more. I have a couple of strategies that I really want to try out against Protoss, mainly focusing on Terran infantry with reactor cores and maybe some tech labs as well, spamming some Marines and some Marauders, some Medevacs, and even some Ghosts. Right now we have Twisted now getting that gateway into position, so we should be seeing perhaps some Zealots in just a second. Right now, we have a gas coming in from Twisted, so Twisted getting that gas, also Jinro getting that gas, also no, Triple not getting gas yet, so no gas from Twisted or Triple quite yet. Oh, finally getting that gas right now, and Deazra already has his gas up and running. I'm still producing SCVs. We have a barracks not being used on that front door, and now we have an SCV going to be moving over here, most likely to build an additional supply depot. Oh, no, building a secondary barracks. Wow, so dual barracks for Deazra right off the bat. And we have a gateway, and we also have a forge being warped in. So forge being warped in, perhaps we'll see weapon upgrades or even some cannons. We'll see how this is really going to be used right now. Jinro is saying that he's going to go for a 6 racks thingy. I don't quite know what the 6 racks thingy is, but we'll see if he actually really produces 6 barracks right now. Getting that secondary barracks of the 6 racks thingy. We have another Overlord gonna get taken down by a Marine. That is always very, very annoying for a Zerg player. A Zerg player finding losing that early Overlord to a Marine is just so devastating right now. SCV doing some scouting, not going to be heading up that ramp as there's already 3 Marines down on that side. Just wants to make sure that there is no early expansion right there. So yeah, just pretty interesting. Terran has Marines, so I guess the Marines were doing a couple shots against that SCV, so SCV now trying to run back to his base right now. Single Overlord sitting over here as well. Let's see, a secondary hatchery being built, and I do not see a Roach Warren yet. Just the spawning pool, so perhaps spawning pool and getting the speed upgrades. So speed upgrade for those Zerglings and a hatchery now currently underway. Only one single larva at this point, and still that secondary hatchery. Are we gonna have Lings and by the way, get Immortal ASAP because Jinro and Twisted wanting to get some Immortals can't really defend Roaches with Marines, so Immortals trying to be used to counter those high dealing high damage Roaches right now. Right now, just got Robo because 2 cannons. So Robo Bay currently or already in position. So Robox facility will be producing those Immortals, those powerful 4 food Immortals right now. Also has that Cybernetics core, 2 cannons, and a single Disrupt or Sentry. Sorry, it'll take me some time. A Sentry as well. So that Sentry is going to have that Force Field and that Guardian Shield. So we'll see how everything really works right now. Those Photon Cannons going to be used in order to just try to hold that front door. Twisted sitting on a pretty small army. Looking at the units right now, Twisted only has a single Sentry and probes, and no additional units. So really curious on what he's trying to do, and getting the secondary robotics facility. And I do not see a robotic support or a support bay yet. So it is just gonna in fact be Immortals. Currently, plenty of Chrono boost on that Nexus. So not using that Chrono boost. Most likely should be using that Chrono boost on that robotics facility for a faster Immortal, but It's alright. Immortals costing 250 minerals and 100 gas, so, well, not very expensive, just high in food count. Very, very nice unit for that Protoss army right now. Gateway still has only produced a single disruptor. Looking around at the SCV counts, 22, 26, only 15 for Deazra, and only 21 drones for Triple. So a little bit curious on what that is right now. And let's see if he only has a single gas, so I guess that is going to be right now. He has one immortal, and that is it. We already have Reapers. Oh, Reaper's going to be coming in. So Reaper's coming in from Deazra. Deazra going to be jumping onto that high ledge, and we'll see how that really works. And we'll see if those Reapers are really a true counter towards Immortals, like some people are saying. I don't think so, as the Reapers are only dealing 8 damage and then eventually 6 damage once they get past that shield, as opposed to like Marines right now. We also have Zerglings now going to be coming in. Zerglings going to try to run in, just trying to run in and perhaps just try to take down the side. Reapers not moving in at the same time. Force field getting caught in, and right now we have those Reapers. Oh, Reapers are going to be dealing a lot of damage right there. Probes now very, very exposed as those Reapers going to come in and just picking off those probes right now, and Twisted is in trouble. Twisted taking a lot of damage right now, losing a lot of his probes, down to 14 probes, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and things are definitely not looking good right now. Marines trying to come in, trying to save, and down to 7 probes. Twisted definitely in trouble with those Reapers. Wow, that is a very, very devastating blow to be held already. Zerglings and now Roaches now moving out. I think the Immortal is still in place, so there are 2 Immortals, but that Terran army desperately needs to try to get back over here, as those Zerglings are now trying to come back up. Perhaps those Reapers will be able to come back up on that backside, and if the Reapers are able to get into that position before the Terran Marines are able to get in, that's going to be really, really bad, as well, as those Reapers are going to be dealing a lot of extensive damage towards those Marines. Are those Reapers jumping in? Yes, Reapers now jumping in and heading straight for that mineral line once again. Let's see what's going to be happening. And those SCVs desperately trying to run away and going to try to start taking down some of those buildings. No, not taking down the buildings. Oh, taking down the command center. Orbital command center down to 1,000 hit points, 900, 800, 700. Now lifting off to try to take down some of those supply depots. Supply depots taking damage as well. Now going after those reactor cores. Reactor cores getting taken down really, really quickly. SCVs coming back off the line. Nice positioning by those Marines in order to get a nice surround over here. A single Immortal now getting surrounded by those Zerglings. Zerglings quickly take down that single Immortals, but those Marines are going to be able to wrap up that rest of that fight right now. So wow, very, very heavy losses for Twisted and Jinro. Great play from Triple and Deazra right now. Command center now being lifted off, and we have a single SCV in that position right now. More Reapers being produced. Very, very heavy front door. I think if you build another supply depot right here, is going to be very, very difficult for any units to really push in. A lot of Marines right now. Wow, how many Marines is that for Red? Red having 40 Marines, so that is a very, very large number of Marines. Let's see what's going to be happening against those Zerglings, and Zerglings trying to do a surround and a swarm. Marines moving around, and wow, that's just a really, really bad fight for those Zerglings, as those Zerglings are just being chased and running around taking that damage. So down to still having a full control group of Marines, so that's 24 Marines in that one particular group right now, and Jinro going to be pushing in with those Marines. I do not think I see any Roaches yet. See a single Spine Crawler. Roaches are now, I think, currently being built. Yeah, Roaches currently being built, trying to be a good counter. Single Overlord getting taken down very quickly, and here comes the fight right now. Single Spine Crawler. Roaches now coming out. Roaches hatching just at the right time to counter this fight. Roaches fighting back, pulling back, trying to get those the Spine Crawlers to once again join in on that fight, trying to chase in more. Just a really, really bad fight right now for those Marines. Marines not having enough damage to be dealt. Those Roaches are armored biological units that are single food count and deal 16 damage. So to give you perspective right now, the Roach deals the same amount of damage as a Zealot, has higher armor, and does range damage. So that is how strong they are, and they cost 25 minerals less and 25 gas more. So that is a very, very strong unit from that Zerg army right now. Roach is now trying to pull back a little bit more. Immortals and Stalkers now trying to push in, trying to take down some of these drones, and now going for that mineral line instead. Minerals, or those Marines trying to run back and not looking out very well right there, as those are going to be forced to re-engage, and those Roaches and those Zerglings now coming in, going to do a surround on that Immortal. Immortal losing all of its shields, no longer has those hardened shields. Down it goes, and that Stalker is going to be forced to try to run back. and just try to escape right now. Down to 20 hit points. Should be taken down. Yeah, a nice surround. Stay tuned for part 2 of this, what I believe to be a 3-part replay between Jinro, Triple, Deazra, and Twisted here on Metapolis.